Have you ever wondered what happens when reality TV turns on you? When the very network that made you a star suddenly decides you don't exist? Sounds insane, right? But that's exactly what happened to Tigerlily and Adnan Abdelfattah on 90 Day Fiancé. And if you think TLC just quietly canceled a couple, oh no. This was bigger. Much bigger. A lifetime ban. Erased. Gone. Permanently. I remember the first time I saw Tigerlily on screen, there was something different. Something raw. Something no casting director could teach. She wasn't polished, she wasn't scripted, and she sure as hell wasn't pretending. And then there was Adnan. Calm, quiet, almost invisible, but somehow magnetic. Fans felt it immediately. Something was happening behind the camera, something we couldn't see until now. So why were these two suddenly banned for life? What did TLC see that made them feel threatened? And how did a couple who never auditioned, never asked for fame, end up becoming the network's greatest liability? Stick with me because by the end of this video, the picture will be crystal clear. And yes, you'll want to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a deep dive like this. Let's start at the beginning. Tigerlily wasn't discovered in some glossy audition room. She was found crying in her car. Yes, literally crying. Sharing her struggles with a long-distance relationship. A junior production assistant spotted her, and suddenly, she was on TLC's radar. The network didn't find her. They pursued her. Within weeks, they had her family signing releases, filming schedules set, and private communications already come through. Fans loved her story immediately. The rawness, the vulnerability, the cultural hurdles, the language barriers, the sheer hope that held this long-distance love together. But behind the scenes, TLC was already engineering drama. Every quiet moment, every personal struggle, every subtle human interaction, edited to make them appear volatile, unstable, ready to implode. And here's where it gets dark. Tigerlily and Adnan weren't just unprepared for fame. They weren't prepared for the manipulation. By episode 3, producers were instructing them to exaggerate conflicts, to mention past rumors, to act in ways that would trigger the audience. The human moments that made them relatable, gone, replaced by tension, by drama, by chaos, and it worked. Ratings skyrocketed, but the cost, everything they knew about themselves, and everything they thought they controlled, vanished. Now, here's the forbidden truth. Episode by episode, the couple's reality was rewritten. Adnan's calmness became coldness. Tigerlily's private grief became instability. Every reaction, every tear, every conversation manipulated for clicks. By episode 7, production had figured it out. Their conflict tested extremely well with focus groups. We need more damage, they said. Translation: we need more tension, more emotional exploitation? Tigerlily pleaded. She begged not to show certain footage. She wanted control. But TLC didn't care. Adnan asked for breaks to protect their mental health. They turned it into conflict. He stepped outside to breathe. Suddenly, the edit made it look like he abandoned her. Every move twisted, every moment weaponized, and fans, they ate it up. They thought they were watching love and struggle. They were watching manipulation on steroids. By the season finale, Tigerlily and Adnan were at the height of fame, and then the network did what it always does when someone becomes inconvenient. Silent, permanent erasure. No spin-offs, no tell-all, no explanation, just gone. And this wasn't a casual dismissal. This was a calculated blackout. Contracts canceled, footage wiped, digital footprints erased, and a lifetime ban imposed. Pause for a second. Imagine being adored by thousands, trending on social media, only to be told you don't exist anymore. How would you even begin to fight that? Could you even fight that? I want to hear from you in the comments. If this happened to you, what would you do? Would you fight back? Or just vanish like Tigerlily and Adnan were forced to do? And let's be honest, how many of you suspected TLC of this level of manipulation before? Be honest, I've watched these reality shows for years, and nothing prepared me for the extent of this. They weren't just being tough on cast. They were actively erasing them from history. Coming up, we're going deeper: the contracts, the NDAs, the hidden clauses that guaranteed this permanent blackout. The emotional manipulation, the silent threats, and the reason why fans couldn't just scroll past this story. And yes, we'll expose the leaks, the whistleblowers, and the moments that prove TLC didn't just cancel them, they destroyed them. What would you do if you realized that everything you thought was real was actually a carefully constructed trap? Tigerlily and Adnan Abdelfattah didn't just get canceled. They were erased. Permanently. Their contracts weren't just standard agreements. They were loaded with clauses designed to silence them forever. And yes, this isn't speculation. This is what insiders, whistleblowers, and former crew members have revealed. Imagine you pour your heart out on camera. You show the world your struggles, your raw emotions, your vulnerabilities. And the people who promise to protect you, they weaponize it. Every message you sent, every confession, every tear becomes part of a trap. And the moment you question it, that's when the hammer drops. Lifetime ban. Complete digital erasure. Here's where it gets chilling. Sources claim Tigerlily and Adnan's contracts included a no contact, no disclosure clause forever. Not just for a year. Not until the next project. Forever. Any attempt to speak, explain, or even hint at behind the scenes manipulation would have triggered legal consequences. And remember, they hadn't done anything wrong. No leaked footage, no public criticism, no scandal. Just resistance. They were considered a threat, simply because they refused to exchange their personal integrity for on-screen drama. The moment they started documenting producers' manipulations, emotional coercion, and narrative editing, TLC saw danger, and they acted preemptively. Permanent silence. Permanent erasure. But here's the forbidden knowledge the network couldn't erase: leaks. Former editors, junior staff, and even ex-producers started talking. Quietly, anonymously, one by one. Deleted scenes revealed Tigerlily confronting production. "You have no right to use our suffering as clickbait." Deleted emails, texts, and internal memos confirmed that the network intentionally twisted their storylines. One anonymous whistleblower described it like this: they were exhausted, manipulated, and finally, when they tried to reclaim their narrative, the network erased them. All of them. Forever. Think about that. Not just canceling a show, not just rewriting history, but actively deleting two human beings from the digital and public record. That is unprecedented. Fans didn't take it lightly. Reddit exploded. Twitter threads dissected edited episodes. Clips went viral comparing broadcast versions with streaming cuts, showing entire scenes missing, confessionals removed, and the narrative twisted to make them seem unstable. It wasn't just manipulation. It was weaponized editing. And people noticed. Fans started piecing it together. If you're still here, hit that like button. Share this video with anyone who thinks reality TV is real. You don't want to miss what happens next. It's going to get intense.